Norway, a land of soaring mountains, deep fjords and icy glaciers, has a history as dramatic as its landscape. Imagine the vast ice sheets of the last ice age slowly receding to reveal a land ripe for new life. Around 10,000 years ago, as the ice melted and the land rebounded, the first hardy souls ventured into this challenging but beautiful environment. These early settlers, hunter-gatherers following reindeer herds, were the pioneers of Norway. They navigated the treacherous coastline in simple boats, fished its abundant waters, and established the first tentative human presence in this land. These early migrations laid the foundation for the future. People spread along the coast and into the interior, adapting to the varied landscapes. They formed small communities, living in harmony with the natural world. Their lives were intricately linked to the seasons, the sea, and the land. These early inhabitants left behind traces of their presence in the form of simple tools, rock carvings, and burial mounds, offering us glimpses into their lives. Over time, the people of Norway transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers. They learned to cultivate the land, domesticate animals, and build permanent dwellings. This marked the beginning of the Neolithic period, a time of significant change. The development of agriculture led to larger settlements, increased social interaction, and the gradual emergence of more complex social structures. The discovery and use of bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, ushered in a new era, the Bronze Age. Bronze tools and weapons, superior to their stone predecessors, brought about improvements in agriculture and warfare. Trade networks emerged, connecting Norway with other parts of Europe. The Bronze Age saw the rise of powerful chieftains, elaborate burial rituals, and the creation of beautiful bronze ornaments, showcasing the increasing sophistication of society. The Iron Age followed, bringing with it the knowledge of iron smelting and even more advanced tools and weapons. Iron, more readily available than bronze, further propelled societal development. The transition from bronze to iron was not always peaceful, as competition for resources and power intensified. Yet it laid the groundwork for the complex societies that would emerge in the centuries to come. The Viking Age, from the 8th to the 11th centuries, marked unprecedented expansion for Scandinavia. Driven by population pressure and a thirst for wealth, Vikings embarked on daring voyages. Renowned for their longships, they navigated both rivers and open seas. They raided coastal settlements, striking fear into their victims, but they were also astute traders, establishing vast trade routes. Vikings explored and settled in Iceland, Greenland, and North America. They left a lasting impact on language, art, and technology. The Viking Age was a time of terror and transformation, showcasing their audacity. Section 4, through plague and union, Norway in the Middle Ages. The end of the Viking Age marked the beginning of the Middle Ages in Norway, a period of both challenges and transformations. Christianity, gradually replacing Norse paganism, became the dominant religion, bringing with it new moral codes, social structures, and ways of life. The establishment of the Archdiocese of Nidaros in 1152 solidified the Church's influence in Norway. The 14th century brought with it the devastating Black Death, a bubonic plague that swept across Europe, leaving death and despair in its wake. Norway was not spared. The plague decimated the population, leading to economic hardship, social upheaval, and a decline in Norwegian power. The country struggled to recover from this demographic catastrophe. Weakened by the plague, Norway entered into a series of unions with its Scandinavian neighbours. In 1397, the Kalmar Union united Norway, Denmark, and Sweden under a single monarch. This union, however, was marked by power struggles and tensions. Norway, the weaker partner, often found its interests sidelined in favour of Denmark's. The Kalmar Union lasted for over a century, but it sowed the seeds of future conflict and a desire for independence. Section 5, Independence, Oil and Modern Norway. The 19th century witnessed a resurgence of Norwegian nationalism. In 1814, after Denmark's defeat, Norway declared its independence. A short-lived war with Sweden followed, resulting in a new union. Norway adopted its own constitution in 1814. In 1905, Norway peacefully dissolved its union with Sweden. The discovery of North Sea oil in the late 1960s fueled rapid economic recovery. Today, Norway is a prosperous